and welcome back to Thone's Nibbles, number 178, covering part of Philippians chapter 4. Meditate on these things. The section we're going to read is rather short. It's Philippians 4, verses 8 and 9. Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, if there's anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things, the things which you learned and received and heard about and saw in me. These do, and the God of peace will be with you. Okay. Paul is not trying to be a braggart here. He's just saying that do the things that you learned from me, and you'll be able to do all of these many other things which are good. Because Paul, even in the complexity of some of his writings, still preached a fairly simple gospel. And that's what he wants you to do too, is to follow a simple gospel towards what God wants of your life. So we are to meditate on the good things. Why is this in the Bible? It's a positive attitude of understanding the peace of God. It's for all believers. And the communications is consider the good things. So much of our study is about, it seems, the not so good things. Particularly if we're talking about Old Testament prophets, for example. Their lives were pretty not good. And, not that they were bad, but that those around them were not cooperative. So, let's just back and chill out a little bit and think about the good things. What's the application to my life? We must not just focus on the evil reports coming from all around us. These are important, but even more important are those things which are of God. Thus we should focus our consideration upon good things, and thus place ourselves in the Lord's peace. Because it's from the Lord's peace that we are able to effectively do the ministry which we are trying to do. That's, it's important to understand that, some of the great heroes of the faith, they had to be in the Lord's peace because they knew that every word that they were saying might be a death sentence for them. And that's particularly true in people like Jeremiah, John the Baptist, and a lot of many of the prophets and rulers of the Bible had to basically be in the Lord's peace, being peaceful enough to, if what God just told you to say, when you say it leads to your death, then that's gain. That's what Paul says. That it's a gain to go to heaven forever. However, until God is through with us, then we should not want to do that. Lord says to me, "Follow my son." And my personal response is, Lord, never let me forget that you are in control of my life and the eventual situation of the world. That is, you may ask me to preach to people or teach people about you that they might be saved. And that's certainly an important ministry if that's my ministry. However, the situation of the world, that is the winds, the wise, and all those things, are totally in God's control, not in my control or your control or anybody else that's a human's control. It's in God's control. And so we need to just give back to God the understanding that you know that He's in control, and therefore He can protect you from the evil things which may be around you. Meditation. And it's important. It's not quite the same meditation as the meditation we're always often taught about Buddhist monks or yoga or martial arts. All of those talk about meditation, but we are meditating on the good things, whereas they may well be meditating on the ability to change things which they can't really control. So anyway, we'll talk to you next time.